Good morning, day 507. Since 63 hostages have been brutally, barbarically, violently, and inhumanely were kidnapped to the hell called Gaza by the inhumane, barbaric, rapist, modern-day Nazis, monsters of Hamas, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, UNRWA, the UN, the Red Cross, and just ordinary civilians from Gaza. We are here every morning, never giving up until all of them will be back home to demand from these inhumane, barbaric, rapist, modern-day Nazis monsters to surrender and let all of the 63 hostages go now, at once, and Israel should fucking give up nothing. After the horrific brutality, cruelty, ceremonies that we've seen over the weekend on Thursday with the precious babies Kfir and Ariel and Oded Lifshitz, may the rest in peace and the memory forever be a blessing. And then the miss up of like whatever they claiming they didn't know, they did a mistake, fucking bullshit, where they gave us a Gazan body instead of Shiri Bibas, and then eventually putting more pressure on them, and Friday night, late at night, releasing Shiri remains. May she rest in peace and her memory forever be a blessing. And then on Saturday, releasing the 6 hostages and bringing other 2 alive hostages to watch it and to humiliate and to torture them even more. And we all allowing them. So on Saturday, Israel was supposed to release 600 terrorists with blood on their hands. But they are not releasing them yet. They're withholding this release because they claiming, of course, that Hamas violated the agreement for not releasing Shiri Bibas and for this humiliation circus that they've been doing with the ceremonies. Israel continued and demanded to stop with these ceremonies, but Hamas doesn't give a fuck, and the negotiation teams doesn't give a fuck. They're allowing them, including the Red Cross, to be continuing with this circus. So for now, these 600 terrorists are not being released, and the ceasefire deal is about to be collapsed. We'll see what happens. Israel demands for the release of the 600 to release the last 4 unalive hostages as part of the first phase. In the first phase of this deal, 33 hostages, alive and unalive, were supposed to be released. We have 4 left from this original 33. But also, after these 4, we have 59, that about half of them are known to be alive or hoping that they're alive. Some of them we have sign of life, some of them we don't have sign of life, but we also don't know other information that indicates otherwise. We demand all of the 63, not just the 4 unalive from the 4th phase, all of the 63 to be released in return to the 600, in return to continuous humanitarian aid that comes in. They have no lack of food, gas, electricity, water. They live regular wealthy life over there in Gaza. As if there's no even fucking war for the last 16 months. We demand to pause, to stop altogether all humanitarian aid that goes into Gaza, and to not release even one more terrorist until all of the 63 are out of there. The United States support us with whatever move. They claim that the fact that we now not releasing the 600, they support this move and any other action against Hamas. They support us erasing the Gaza Strip. And we're not even doing that, of course. We haven't done it this whole time. There's no genocide, there's no starvation, all of these fucking lies and propaganda. We demand all 63 hostages to be let out now, and for Hamas to be erased from the face of the earth. Also want to update that the Bibas family announced that they will have a private ceremony with invitees only, with families only, on Wednesday at 11. The ceremony will start at 11:30 a.m. Israel time. Hoping, they're saying that they will broadcast it, maybe live. I don't know if there's any link to watch it. They're asking from the public to not attend the funeral. They want it to be private, and they also shared that the route that the coffins would do from central Israel to the kibbutz where these the funerals will help place. They're welcoming the public to come and share their last respect as they're making the journey down south. I'm expecting to see thousands and thousands of Israelis along the route with Israel flags, with orange balloons and things of that sort. The orange color has been the symbol for this precious family that were brutally murdered by Hamas. So, Hamas and whoever is affiliated with Hamas, if it is just civilians that were kidnapped them or whatever other terrorist organizations there, they are all complicit together. We demand justice. May Ariel, Kfir and Shiri rest in peace, and their memory forever be a blessing. And it's also going to share that the Hamas monsters also murdered Shiri's parents. So her sister, her only sister, have lost her parents, have lost her only sister and her only nephews. 3 generations were brutally murdered by these monsters, and we demand justice, we demand accountability, we demand that Israel should be able to live safely without the threat of another October 7th, without this fucking monster continue to humiliate and parade our hostages and doing these movie productions where they have the money for these drones, for these expensive cameras, for all these ceremonies, even printing these ridiculous 6 fingers hands posters that they're posting there. And there's kids, the kids who are indoctrinated to become monsters themselves. It's time for justice. It's time to bring all of our hostages back home and then make justice and erase Gaza from this monstrous we need to evacuate all the non-involved, the innocent, whatever they are, maybe 2 or 3 over there. You know, people are sharing how in Germany, in Nazi Germany, you are still, with how cruel the Germans were, the Nazis were, you still have some Germans who were brave enough to hide Jews and save Jews' lives. But we don't see any of it in Gaza. They're like all complicit. They're all fucking monsters. And even one was coming forward and trying to help any of the Jews to try to bring us back any of the hostages, even though money, millions of dollars were offered them, immunity, safe passage out of Gaza. None of it. They didn't care about anything. To them, the highest goal, the biggest achievement in life they can do is to murder a Jew, and we can no longer live side by side with them. We will continue to defend ourselves with whatever means necessary, and we will remain living in a homeland Israel forever. From the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea, Am Israel will always be. Am Israel Chai forever.